Hey, what's up guys? Fizzy297 here, and today I'm showing you how to do Bismo's Brawl Pub, which is the Brawlers Guild on the Alliance side. I'm gonna basically be giving a rundown on every sort of boss, I guess you could call them, all the way up to rank 8, and it's gonna be an 8-part series, starting with rank 1 of course. So without further ado, let's get to it, and here we go. Okay. The first boss is called Bruce, and he's a giant alligator that likes to hit things really hard. And notice here I'm on my hunter, and I don't have any keybinds or anything, so this is pretty damn fail, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know how I killed him, because my pet died immediately. I used my Heart of the Phoenix pretty much right off the bat, and had like no pet this whole fight, so it's basically a miracle that I beat him. But his main ability is called Chomp Chomp, and basically it's like a frontal cone attack, and if you stand in front of him when he casts Chomp Chomp Chomp, you're gonna get Chomp Chomp Chomps. So basically what you want to do is try to kite him if you're a ranged class. If you're a melee class, maybe pop a defensive cooldown and try to just outlive his little melee burst, I guess, and wait for the Chomp Chomp Chomp, and just move out of the way of him like that. And then what else you could do is stun him, pop some defensive cooldowns, you know, basically use whatever you can to give you an edge. Flask and healing potions and food buffs really help out, and basically every little bit you can get is very good, and you want that. But yeah, that's basically how Bruce goes, and the reason why this is on my hunter instead of my monk is because I failed and accidentally did it without recording it, so here you go. The second boss in the rank 1 tier of the Brawlers Guild is called Gordo. Gordo's main ability is called Lumbering Charge, and what Lumbering Charge is, it creates a big circle on the ground like that. Basically anything inside of that gets completely destroyed and tossed up into the air, and you pretty much die. So what you want to do is try to avoid that as much as possible, because I'm pretty sure it one-shots you. I've never actually been caught in it, so I couldn't really tell you, but I'm just going to assume that it kills you immediately. His melee damage is pretty heavy, so any sort of parry or sort of, you know, absorb abilities are really good if you're like a caster. Touch of Karma, really helpful in this fight if you're a monk. And just burst him down really quick, and that's basically it. The third boss in the Brawlers Guild is Vian the Volatile. He has 3 main abilities: Lava Burst, Firewall, and Volatile Flame. What Volatile Flame is he shoots out those little balls of fire like you see there, and they start to move around the room. They can be avoided, and you can stun him in the middle of his cast, however it's not interruptible. His Lava Burst, however, is interruptible, and you want to interrupt that to avoid taking unnecessary damage if you can. It doesn't do a whole lot, but every little bit helps. His Fire Line ability shoots out a line of fire in front of him, so right before he casts it, you just want to get out of the way and make sure you don't take any damage from that. And that's it for him, and he's relatively simple and easy. The last boss in the first tier of the Brawlers Guild is Dungeon Master Vicious, and I really don't know why he gives people so much trouble. His main ability is called Heated Pokers, and what he does is he enchants his weapons to do an additional 50,000 fire damage every time he hits you, which is a shit ton of damage if you don't avoid it. The best thing you can do is to keep him CC'd throughout it, or if you can, kite him. He can be slowed when stunned and CC'd, like, you know, and pretty much everything else. That is what you would play in here. But the main thing is that you really don't want to be anywhere near him when he does Heated Pokers. Another ability he has is called Naughty Secrets, and when he casts it, you take 150% more shadow damage. It is interruptible, however it isn't completely necessary, but it definitely does help. Defensive cooldowns, as always, are a huge help here, and you basically just want to burst him down as quickly as possible before he just overwhelms you and you run out of health, or you hit the enrage timer, but that's pretty much it. Alright guys, that about wraps it up for part 1 of my Brawlers Guild tutorial. As always, like and subscribe for more videos, and if you like what you see, leave me a comment, leave me some feedback, and stay tuned for part 2. I'm Fizzy297, and thanks for watching.